Hello, everyone. How are you doing? My name is Rashida, and what I want to take some time to model for the adults that might be watching, but also provide the students who may be watching with a quick word work activity. I wanted to provide you with a simple way to do word work. If I were in a classroom, I would be using a hope I would be using the rolling easel, the white magnetic board, or I would be sitting in front of a whiteboard or maybe a tabletop easel. Since I don't have any of those things accessible to me at home, I'm using my refrigerator because, as we all know, you can put magnets there. So I'm going to use this as my word workspace. And I'm also going to be using a script for word work. If you are familiar with our UFly and our sample UFly lessons, or if you're a teacher from the schools that I've been supporting, you know that we've taken a sample word work script and I've made it editable so you have the sentence structure already there, the prompts, the things that you would need to say to the students, and you just plug in the words and letters as needed. And you can make as many copies of this as you want and print it off, type in it, or pencil it in. And I'll provide my email down in the description for this video, so you can email me if you would like a copy of this. But basically, this is where you plan out your word work. I've even written in the letters that I'm going to need. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. I typically do. And I've just kind of figured out what I'm going to say, how I'm going to say it in order to guide the students through this lesson. So as I work through it, I'm literally going to be reading off this paper, and you can follow along with your own magnetic letters or printed out letters or letters you wrote on index cards and cut them out, whatever. And this is just good practice for the adults and the students who are watching. So the letters that I need are here. Thinking about a book I recently read, but also just a familiar word pattern that students see. Our focus today is going to be OW and that it makes the ow sound. So our anchor word or our starting word is going to be crown. Okay. So go ahead and make the word crown with your letters. Okay. Change crown to crowd. What letter do you need? We have crown. I want crowd. What letter do we need? That's right. We need to change the N with the D. Okay. So now change the D to L. And when I asked the students to change crown to crowd, they already knew what word they were making. So they knew what the word should say. They just needed to figure out how to spell it, what it should look like. So that was encoding. Now my prompt is decoding. I'm telling them the letter so that they can then read the word. Change the D to an L. What word is this? We had crowd. Now we have crowd. Okay? Change crow to growl. Growl to growl. What letter do we need? That's right. G. Having your finger there and really pointing out where the sound might be different in the word. I tend to do that all the time when I'm doing word work, just to help support the students, anchor them in, focus them into where they hear the difference in the word and where they're going to need to do some letter rearranging. Okay? So now we have growl. Change the G to a P. See, I told you I always forget something. What word do we have now? Proud. Now, let's make a silly nonsense word. Can you change prowl to trowel? Trowel. Very good. Now let's take away the TR and replace it with an H. What word is this? How. That's right. Change howl to dowel. What do we need to do here? No, we're not going to put an F. That would be foul. I want dowel. That's right. Let's change it with the D. Now change the L in dowel to an N. What is our new word? What'd you say? Down. That's right. Okay, so now listen. I want you to put an R right here between the D and the O. What's our new word? Drown. That's right, drown. Careful in the pool, I don't want you to drown. Okay? Change drown to frown. So smart. You just move the D and put an F. Frown. Now, I want you to remove the F and replace it with a C. What is our new word? Crown. That's right. We're right back where we started. So, simple enough. My magnetic surface is my refrigerator. I have my magnetic letters, but if I did not have these, I could use printed cutout letters, and in the description box, I'll provide you with the link to where you can print off some letters. And then I have a script. Literally, I typed it in because I wanted it to be really fancy. But in the classroom, planning for my word group work or my small group U-Fly lessons, with this template, I just pencil it in. And a lot of my teachers are doing that as well. And I make sure that I write out the letters that I need. So I'm not fumbling through the box trying to figure that out. But I typically forget one. And that is okay. All about practice. Practice, practice makes perfect. So I hope you enjoyed this really quick word work lesson.